Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Last time we got through the SSN and got a few items that we missed out on. Or through Diglett's Tunnel because, we didn't have cut before. This time we're going to be challenging Lieutenant Surge. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. Is it Lieutenant Surge? People refer to him as the Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird/water type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. Beware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. So, what you have to do... He actually doesn't explain it very well. I'm going to go ahead and battle these trainers. There's no place for kids, not even if you're good. So, the reason why I taught Pikachu Dig is because, well, he'll resist electric type attacks, and also... it's just good coverage. Like, that's one of my favorite things about building a team is I love to have a team that literally covers everything that can face them. I need checks for everything. Don't use double team. Sailor Dwayne. Come on. Don't do this. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Thank you, Onions. I think I have a paralyzed heal in my bag. Because I'm not running back to Pokemon Center. I actually didn't know Onions was in front. Which he resists electric type attacks, but Pikachu's honestly going to be our star player here. And like I said, I'm trying not to use Mimian too much because if he gets to level 30, he'll, so far we can only Pokemon up to level 30 received in trades will listen to us. It's kind of made to where you can't basically cheat and like get your friend to trade you a level 40 something Pokemon and you can blast through the game. Huh? Oh, I guess you can still paralyze an electric type. But yeah, I remember, and that's a good thing because I remember my brother when we were younger, I had that Darkrai mystery gift event, the one that had Dark Void. And had, obviously, like, he had the Bad Dreams thing. He was, like, my favorite Pokemon that I got from a mystery gift thing. I let him borrow that so he could beat Elisa in Pokemon Black. Because he was having trouble getting past it. And he gives him back to me. He gives Darkrai back to me. He's like, I taught him some cool moves. He gave him X-Scissor and Cut. And he got rid of Dark Void. I was about to strangle that boy. It's a funny story now because, like... the thing is, you can't teach that move back to him in Gen 5 for some reason. I had to teach him Hypnosis via, like, Move Reminder just to get, like, use his ability good again. And that made me so mad. Like, I think it's funny now, but, like, oh, I was furious at the time. Not enough to, like, actually, like, do anything about it. I was just like, dude, you're stupid. I was like, you ruined my Darkrai. Which now, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I got to do the Darkrai event, which was really cool. I don't think you can do it now, because for some reason they decided, let's make limited time events, that it's exciting that we actually get to do them again. Let's make them limited time again. But I made sure to do them. That was, you can say what you want about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Like, they're not better than Platinum by any means. They're definitely better than Diamond and Pearl. And I like the chibi art style. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's charming, it's fun. I really like the fact that I got to experience a lot of events that I didn't get to do. And the fact that, like, if you have, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus, you can do the Arceus event that never got released. That was, like, the coolest shit to me. And, I like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I said it. I like them. Do I like them better than Pokemon Platinum? Absolutely not. Platinum is just an infinitely better game. But did you really paralyze me again? Screw you, Gentleman Tucker. You're not a gentleman. You're a dick. But I like the games. They're good for what they are. Especially if you can't buy Platinum because, buying Pokemon games is like, you might as well be buying Blood Diamonds off the black market. It's ridiculous. Alright, so what you have to do is, there are 2 switches in these trash cans. Nope, there's only trash here. Nope, there's only trash here. And when you find the first one, the second one is always, like, next to it somewhere. Hey, they're switching the trash. Turn it on. Okay. Second electric lockup. Yes! Alright, that was quick. I was hoping that didn't take too long. And now we can fight. He looks like Brock, but like a color palette swap. Alright. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you, kid. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Is he like talking about killing me? I remember when I was a kid, I used to see so many different like theories about like what was the Pokemon War? And what the hell is Lieutenant Surge actually talking about? And it is something that I am quite questioning. Because, like, I don't think they're talking about the war from X and Y, because that would make, like, Lieutenant Surge, like, 100-something. But then again, one of the biggest things that bothers me, and it's also because, you know, Pokemon doesn't pay attention to its own continuity when I pay attention to it way too much, is in Pokemon Black and White, Drayden talks about, like, how he was alive before Pokeballs were invented. And then we figure out that, like, Legends Arceus was, like, set, like, 100-something years in the past. It's like, dude, how old is Drayden? Which, I know some Pokemon characters are, like, canonically old as shit, like AZ. I can't wait for Legends AZ. That's gonna be so cool. I'm confident that one's gonna be good. But then you got, but it's like, I think my headcanon thing of fixing it, because Pokemon obviously won't, is that maybe they made it to where, like, Drayden just means, like, in Unova, Pokeballs being around. Or just, like, maybe they used those old dinky ones from Legends Arceus for a long time until, like, they made the modern one. I know it's just really they didn't pay attention, but I was. Alright. Yeah, we didn't even really have much issue at all. I didn't even talk about the fight that much. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. My cat is like dead staring at me right now. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly, lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. TM34 I was about to say Thundershock. It's Shockwave. It is a excuse me. It is a move that just passes evasion checks. It does 60 base power, and it will just ignore stuff like Thunder Wave, making it harder to hit the opponent's Pokemon. And, you know, it's just a move that can't miss, unless something like Protect is done. It's kind of similar to that move Mimian has, Magical Leaf, and I thought about giving him Shockwave, but honestly, I don't see any point in it. Surge is kind of holding out on you a little bit, because he used to, in Red, Blue, and Yellow, he would give you Thunderbolt, and you could get Thunderbolt way early for your Pikachu if you didn't want to, like, train him like mine is being trained. So, Oranberry. We are going to head back to Cerulean City. And I'll meet you there. Alright, so now we can finally go to Route 9 and get the hell out of Viridian City. Or the Viridian City area. And we are gonna trek through here. This is a route that's pretty unremarkable. Like, there's not a whole lot here. I think maybe you can catch a Fira or something? I could be wrong about that. I'm probably very wrong about that. Onions. Actually, I didn't see if Surge said that we can level up Pokemon, or we can get better traded Pokemon yet. Stop doing that, Oddish. I know it's Oddish, but Oddish is funnier. I can't remember if Mimian had already learned Baton Pass or not, and I passed it up. I don't know for sure about that. I hope not, because using move reminders are way more annoying in this game than just getting a heart scale, because I don't think heart scales are a thing. I like the psychic type move animations. They're always just... They're so mysterious and colorful. They remind me of Earthbound backgrounds. If you've played Earthbound, like when I use something like Confusion here, that literally looks like an Earthbound battle background. But you know, I don't know if I'm gonna fight every trainer on this route. I'm honestly kind of wanting to slow down on leveling up because I really don't need to do that much. Because I'm very, very fastly out-leveling the game, I think. I mean, we did, like, beat Lieutenant Surge in, like, 4 seconds. So, if my, I think my voice is starting to, like, go a little bit. Just because, you know, I am, like I said last episode, I still am kind of, like, recovering from the flu. TM40 Aerial Ace! That's a very, very good move. Alright. Look away. Alright, yep. Nice. I can always fight some of these ding-dongs later. Normally, I don't like to skip trainers, but, you know, we are trying to be punctual here. I don't think there's really anything over here that I need. Not Pecha. Yep, I got Cherry Berry. Nice. Thank you. Actually, Onions is about to evolve soon at level 32, and we'll have our first fully evolved Pokemon. That's gonna be cool. Especially since he's my favorite Pokemon. Beedrill! We're gonna have to switch to Mimian. Razor Leaf probably could take care of it, but we're not gonna risk it. Ooh, I'm sorry. This is definitely the most energy I've had in like a week or so, but I still am like a snotty coffee mess. I know last episode we were talking about sickness and stuff, so I'm gonna try to get off of that topic, but I don't know. I feel like it's nice to learn obscure personal details about people. Why do you have 2 level 19 Beedrills specifically? Man, I really need to slow down with leveling up. Yeah, these guys aren't even really giving that much money. I might come back. We'll be able to get a new team member somewhat soon. So maybe... Oh. Maybe when, maybe when we get, maybe when we get out of, like, oh, shit. Maybe when I get those, my new team member or whatever, maybe I'll come back and fight some of these trainers just to level them up a little bit. Growlithe? Really? Stop with the fire types. I actually did, consider using Growlithe since it's FireRed. Just because he is one of my favorite Pokemon to use. The only thing about Growlithe, though, is like he evolves with a stone like Pikachu does, and he will be stuck with like not a lot of moves if you don't like level him up right. You want to level up Growlithe to at least level 31 so he can have Flame Wheel for a while until you get the Flamethrower TM, probably from the game corner, because that is honestly the best way to get that move is from the game corner. But Flame Wheel is a perfectly fine enough move to use until then. But then once you have Arcanine, you just have like a fast-ass Pokemon. That actually, the only thing I don't like about Arcanine is he is more of a physical attacker, which makes sense, he's a dog. But the only thing is, you know, the physical special split, he doesn't learn the best moves, and it's just a little unfortunate. There's an I hate you. You, you big bastard. Let me guess, you have Onyx? Let me guess. Onyx? Who are you? Hiker Allen. You have Geodude, I'm sorry. Geodude and Onyx? I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to put money on it. Go ahead, send him out. Send out Onyx. I know he's coming. Send him in. Send him in. Yep, there he is. I can't tell if he's predictable or I've played this game too many times. I think it's a mixture of both. Alright. Well, I gotta love that quad effectiveness against those guys. If I remember correctly, I beat you fair. Yeah, I beat the shit out of you, dude. Burn heal. Hope you have burn heal. That wasn't even really worth it. I mean, I don't know, I like collecting items, but that really wasn't worth it. I wish this guy would turn away. It'd be awesome if you turned away. You're not going to. I hate you. Go, my super bug Pokemon! Alright. Bug Catcher Connor. Shit, you didn't have any poison types. I thought you would. My man's about to. Hopefully we can get a new gym badge soon. But we can. Now I'm thinking about it, we can. I think the next one that would probably be the easiest one to get would be the Psybeam! Alright. A better version of Confusion, pretty much. That's all you gotta really worry about with Mimian, is just you'll learn better psychic moves as time goes on. And you can eventually get a TM for the probably the best psychic type move, at least in terms of just how much you use it. You can just get a TM from a dude named Mr. Psychic, but I'm actually just gonna wait and let Mimian learn Psychic naturally, because I'm gonna give another Pokemon on my team Psychic. But we won't get that Pokemon for a bit, so for now, Psybeam will do. You can actually use it more times than Psychic. Because Psychic you can only use 10 times unless you give Power Point up to it. And we will do that. Just because that's going to be annoying. You don't turn around, do you? Turn away, dude. Turn away! Thank you. Ah, D-pad! Damn you! Haha. Alright, let's sneak past. Alright, I'm gonna catch a Pokemon here. Be the first one that shows up. I hate you. I'm gonna go ahead and cut ahead to when we find this Pokemon. There he is, Voltorb, or there they are. I kind of forgot that Voltorb doesn't have a gender, but Voltorb. This is not really a Pokemon I've ever used. I've kind of always entertained the idea of doing it at least once. I've used him in Stadium a bunch, but Voltorb is kind of just like a Pokemon that you send out because he's fast. He's fast, he can do some okay moves, said to just screech or suddenly self-destruct. A lot of times, Voltorb is just kind of sent out like he's a bomb. Like, you just send him out and make him explode. I like Voltorb just because he's a fun little gimmick of, like, a lot of times you'll pick up an item and then, surprise, it's Voltorb and or Electrode. But, you know, I just caught him because, you know, we gotta fill out that Pokedex. Are you one of Professor Oak's aides? Okay. 20 species. Everstone. Yep, you can give me that, but I'm not gonna use that. An Everstone, you can stick it on a Pokemon and it'll keep it from evolving. But really, it's such a waste. Like, it's such a waste of an item slot just because it's like, what are you gonna do? Just press the B button. The only time I can think of that as something that's useful is a Pokemon like, Golbat cannot evolve into Crobat in this game until you get the National Pokedex, which is really stupid, by the way. And every time he levels up, he will fake evolve. Like, he'll start to evolve and then he won't. And it's the most annoying shit. I think there's a trainer over there, but we're not going to deal with that. Oh, and by the way, once we get access to a move called Surf, we'll surf down here and see what's down here. Very cool little area that we'll get to see. But for now, Rock Tunnel. This is the bane of everyone's existence. I don't hate this dungeon, but when I was a kid, I didn't like it. You know why? Because I didn't know where to get Flash, and I had to walk through this dungeon completely without it. I think there's like a glitch you can use in Yellow that involves like talking to Pikachu, like when he follows you and he can like light up the room or something. Which is kind of cool, but oh, I meant to buy more repels than that. Oh wait, I don't need to buy repels. There's a lot of Pokemon I can catch here. Mainly, I think we can finally get an Onix of our own. I think? I don't know if this is just in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. There is a Pokemon called Kangaskhan that I think we can get down here. Kind of a rare spawn. I'm not even really expecting to run into it. I think we can get Cubone as well. If not here, we can get him in the next town. But you know, I know we can catch Machop. Pretty decent little fighting type Pokemon, involves into Machoke and then again into Machamp. I think I talked about Machamp a little bit. We cannot catch Slowpoke here. But I do think that, I think Slowpoke is actually a Pokemon that you get in, I think you get him in Leaf Green. I'm pretty sure. I think we get Psyduck and Golduck. I like both of those too, though, like Psyduck, Golduck, and Slowbro and Slowpoke. But yeah, while we're down here, hopefully we can... If it's Zubat, I'm gonna scream. Yep, Machop! There we go. We'll use Sleep Powder. We can make it easier to catch. We ain't gonna waste our money just by throwing Pokeballs at stuff. He should stay asleep for at least 2 turns. But yeah, when I was a kid, I got through Rock Tunnel all on my own. I would run into walls and stuff. Like, I'm mainly talking about in Pokemon Blue, and it's a lot more doable in this, because in Pokemon Blue, going through Rock Tunnel without Flash is fucking annoying. But I did it, because I'm the best, like no one ever was. And also, I was just really stupid. When I was a kid, I never got past, like, I had to look up how to get past the Safari Zone, because I couldn't find the TM for Surf there. And I didn't have that. Machop, I'm gonna kill you, dude. Like, this is annoying. I didn't pay anything for that Great Ball, man. I found it on the ground. Get in the ball. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, Machop. You know what sucks too is I can't even really weaken him. Like, I can only really, like, I guess I could get Thunder Wave for Pikachu and do that, but I can't really weaken him because I can almost guarantee any move that I do will kill him. Like, maybe Mega Punch wouldn't, but I want to at least catch this freaking Machop. Stop! You bastard! Kermit the Frog looking freak. Okay, I was about to lose it. Ooh. Alright. Screw you, Machop. I'll see you later. I'm probably gonna have to evolve you off screen. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Cool. Why are you in a cave just standing here? Why? Winston. You know, I did not comment on the fact that these guys are dressed like Charizard. That's goofy. At least the Pokemon that we're fighting are starting to get kind of caught up to us. You know, I wonder if it's like implied that a lot of these Sweet Scent, that is a move that lowers evasion for your opponent. That's a very situational thing. But we can also, if we wanted to use it, we can use it to attract wild Pokemon to us. It is pretty much a move that I never use ever. And I'm not going to start now. Hello, Geodude. Alright. Nope. The only reason I'm not even throwing up the repel is because I'm really trying to hope like Onyx or something shows up. Of course it is. Well, it's a level 15 Zubat. If you wanted to level it up into Golbat really quick, which you'll be able to catch a Golbat in the wild, I'm pretty sure. He evolves into Golbat at level 22, so if you want to just get a pretty easy evolution, knock yourself out. Onions, we will switch you out for my man. Please don't level up anymore, my man. Because I honestly think that he's going to be the most useful in our next gym battle. But the problem is, if he out-levels the gym, we are in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. Bulbasaur. I gotta use him again. I mean, I guess I could use Pikachu, but it's weird. I like to nickname my Pokemon or whatever, but I do still have a bad habit of just calling them by their actual names or whatever. But I still like giving them a nickname. It makes me kind of implant my own little personality on them. Onyx. Give me Onyx. You are not Onyx! You know, I actually really like the Zubat line, mainly post-physical special split. Like, I didn't really know about it until Chuck Conroy's, like, Platinum Let's Play. He mentioned that, like, Crobat was, like, super, super fast. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll try using it. And then I used one for myself. And then Crobat became one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, I'm a pretty big Poison-type guy. I'm a little bit less of a Poison-type fan than I used to be, but, I definitely was a way bigger fan of them, which I still love Poison types. It's just I've used a lot of the ones that I like. A lot of times they're hybrid Poison types. There's not a lot of pure Poison types, but I love Pokemon like obviously like Venusaur, Crobat, and you know, Tentacruel. Tentacruel is one of my favorite Pokemon too. I love the Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, there's a few of them that are duds, but like, I don't know, Gen 1 Pokemon, like, they're just so fun. Like, I love the original 151, like, and I'm not a Gen 1er by any means, it's just, I happen to like a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon as some of my favorites. It's not like I'm not a Gen 1 purist by any means, but I just happen to really like a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon. It's actually more likely, I'm going to throw up a Repel because I don't think we're going to get Onyx or Kangaskhan anytime. Pick which hiker you want to fight! But yeah, I definitely, I like using Gen 1 Pokemon in Gen 2 a little bit more, actually. Because as much as I love Johto, the Johto Pokedex is a little odd because a lot of them you can't get until post-game, or it's like they kind of suck, unfortunately. Like, a lot of Johto Pokemon are not good, like, at least in Gen 2, and then, like, even in the remakes, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they're even not really that great there. Like, sure, you have, like, your Tyrannitars and stuff, like, there's a few good ones. And the starters in Johto, I love all of them, even, Chikorita, like, it evolves into Meganium. I like it because it looks like Venusaur, kinda. Not really, but it reminds me of him. I like Pokemon with big flowers on their heads. It's awesome. I'll fight this guy, why not? This tunnel goes a long way, kid. I actually think we're almost done with the tunnel. I think we got maybe, like, 2 more ladders to go through. Hiker Learner! Learner! I'm sorry. But you know, I like using a lot of, like I said, I like using a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon in Gen 2 because, well, they get balanced a little bit better. Like, I've never used Tauros in Kanto, but I've used him in Johto. Like, I think the last time I played through Crystal on my 3DS, I did that. Which sucks, is I would love to play through Pokemon Crystal on a Let's Play at some point, but I actually, my Crystal cartridge, unfortunately, just stopped working one day, and I need to replace the battery. And what sucks is my original Crystal team are gone, and I know replacing the battery will get rid of them. And I tried. My brother has Pokemon Stadium too, and I was gonna be like, can I try to get them onto your cartridge just to preserve them? Because I very, very rarely will just delete a Pokemon save file with Pokemon still on it. I almost always extract them and put them. I have a Pokemon Diamond cartridge that I've had like forever. You know, it was my second playthrough there, or I guess it was the first time I beat that game. I just started storing all of my Pokemon from the Game Boy games on that cartridge with the PAL Park. And I don't regret doing that because I can't bring myself to just delete them. Like, I can't. I love them. Like, some of my favorites are on there. Like, especially when it's like a Pokemon that I've used for the first time. That Crystal cartridge was the first time I ever trained up a Dragonite, and I was so sad that I lost it because it was like, I evolved Dratini all the way into Dragonite and used him against the fight with Red, and I lost that Dragonite. His name was Tiny, and I will never forget him. Durin Barrett? What the hell is that? That's gotta be like one of those odd ones. I've never even like seen that one before. What the heck? I was trying to skip her. You know you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. Cool. We're in a cave, miss. Picnic-a-Sophia. Jigglypuff. I'm trying to avoid using Mimian as much as possible. Which kind of sucks is because like we got him last recording session, and you would think I'd be wanting to like use my new team member like crazy. I leveled him up too much. That's the problem. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Thunderbolt. You know, I thought I was only gonna do like 3 episodes today, but I might go for 5 and then just like, because I'm having fun. Like I also want to try to record something else I want to work on too, but I mainly was like, just do this today, if nothing else. But it's like, we're about to get Venusaur. I kind of want to keep playing. And like I said, once we get out of Rock Tunnel, I think I said it last episode, but once we get out of Rock Tunnel, we are going to get a lot more freedom. This guy right here. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? So this guy, he will teach you Rock Slide. I'm going to save that for when we get a Pokemon that I actually want to use Rock Slide for. Because one of my team members, I intend to give him Rock Slide. He might be the next one we get. I'm not sure about that. I don't know, actually, maybe not. No, because I think the way I'm going to do things, I think we'll get a different one first. If all goes according to plan. But I am gonna end the episode as soon as we get out of Rock Tunnel, which I think we're pretty much almost out of here. Because I remember that Rock Slide tutor is like right at the end of it. And we'll come back and we'll get that guy. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Surge said we could use Fly. I forgot about that. Graveler, the evolved former Geodude. I have always thought Graveler was kind of an odd Pokemon. Like, Geodude into Graveler into Golem is such a weird thing. Because, like, Golem looks like a reptile almost. And Golem is cool, but it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't look like it makes much sense to me. It's kind of like how Squirtle and Wartortle turning into Blastoise is kind of a stretch. But I think that's also because Blastoise was originally supposed to evolve from a different Pokemon, I believe. We're just going to skip this guy. Shit! Come on! Let me guess, you have Slowpoke? It's like I'm psychic. I might be giving Mr. Mime a run for his money. You know what? Just have 3 Slowpokes. That'll make this go by fast. Alright. Come on. Yep. He's gonna have 3 Slowpokes, isn't he? You know what? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I can do this all day. Oh, that's ridiculous. He did have 3 Slowpokes! That's funny. That's funny. Alright. All this because I'm gonna go pick up like a potion or something. Jeez. Thank you, Cooper. I'm so jealous. I really need to start like reading the text as it shows up on screen rather than after it goes away, because I feel like I don't want people to think that I'm like the audio is like not synced up. It is. It's just I'm slow. I'm skipping these guys because I want to get out of here. Like I said, I'll probably come back and fight a lot of these dudes. Just because we'll get access to fly soon, and I'm gonna catch. None of my team members are gonna be like flying type, or they're not gonna be Pokemon that can use the move fly. So I'm gonna catch a Pokemon, or probably just I don't know if Farfetch can learn fly. I'll probably just find a Pokemon to randomly give the move fly, just so we can, you know, get out of there, or we can use him to fly around and stuff. Unfortunately, we have to fight this lady. Ugh. I came looking for this. Wait, what'd she say? Came looking for this wild Pokemon? Meowth, you definitely don't get here. Thunderbolt. I'm not 100% sure. Like, we got the Brick Break TM, but we can also buy those, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I actually had Brick Break planned in Pikachu's moveset, and I don't know if I want that. And I kind of want to get my use out of Mega Punch for a little bit, because, you know, we taught the move to him. I kind of want to have him use it for a bit, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna stay. Oh, crap! Is Mr. Mime about to level up? Hey, we can use him. It's fine. He shouldn't level up. I think this episode went on a little bit longer than I intended, but I was determined I'm getting through Rock Tunnel in 1 episode. Like, absolutely I'm not doing this in 2 episodes, because then I would have to sit there and edit through 2 Rock Tunnel episodes, and that sounds so boring. Oh crap, I'm stupid. Mankey? I actually forgot you could catch him in there. Huh. That's funny. You know what, throw up a repel. I know it's just a few more steps, but... Is there something here? Well, that was a waste of time. What's this say? Oh, okay. Check this boulder. That is the 9th boulder. Alright, Route 10. We're not gonna fight these guys. Oh, is there... Hey. That guy will fight us too, I believe. Stop it! Okay, here we are in Lavender Town. This is the ghost town. Do you believe in ghosts? No? Haha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder. I'm just imagining it. Kill that child now. Alright, so next time on Pokemon FireRed, we're actually not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do the Lavender Town stuff yet. I want to do that after. Because I want to go to the next city really quick. So next time on Pokemon FireRed, we'll continue our little quest here. See ya.